Hello, people of YouTube. Right here, the Malik Aaron. I guess you can consider this the successor to my all-time viewed video. My Sonic Forces little unboxing, and here it is, Sonic Forces for Xbox One bonus edition. Includes DLC costumes, custom controller skin, whatnot. And there's the back. I've already showed you this in my unboxing video. For anyone who hasn't seen it, here it is. So yeah. And I've been really excited about this game. I've been excited since they announced it last year's Comic-Con. And then the more stuff they showed, the more excited I got. And I really got excited with that E3 trailer where they brought back Shadow and Chaos and Metal Sonic and Zavok for some reason. And then you got this new villain, Infinite. And I was like, oh, he looks cool. Then they released his theme song, and I'm just like, wow, this guy's going to be so awesome. I can't wait to see him in Sonic Forces. The other trailers after that were pretty good. Had some new, returning characters, and everything was looking good. And then, because it's Sonic, and because of the internet, people kind of... This game's gotten a very mixed reaction. Some like it, some hate it. So where do I stand on Sonic Forces? Well, I stand on the good, not great side of, the fandom, I guess. Because I've played a lot of Sonic games. Trust me, I played Adventure 2. I played a bit of Heroes, and this Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, a bit of Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations. So I know my stuff. And also I recently got Sonic Mega Collection, Sonic Gems Collection. So I am packed with Sonic stuff. Some plot. It's pretty interesting. At least originally it looks very interesting, because in this game, Eggman decides he's not playing around anymore after getting embarrassed so many times. Decides to bring out Infinite, who has the Phantom Ruby from Sonic Mania. The power of that. And then he just basically taken over the world. 99.9% of the world. No, I think it's just 99%. 99% of the world. And he does this with the help of Infinite, and along with, I guess you could say, replicas of Shadow, Silver, not Silver, sorry. That would have been cool, but no. Shadow, Chaos, Zavok, and Metal Sonic. Originally, I thought they were legit, but they're not, so that's a bit disappointing. But Sonic just gets decimated by these guys. He just gets beat up. And then Tails it's just like, Sonic, he does absolutely nothing. I'm like, wow, Tails, you're a terrible friend. And then 6 months later, Sonic's on the death egg. He's getting all tortured. I'm just like, oh, that sounds pretty dark. Then you see him, and then he's acting like the same old self. I'm just like, Alright, I was like, there's two options. Either A, the torturing just didn't affect him, or B, he's become insane. I wish it was B, because that would be a lot more interesting, but no, he's all fine. But then, back in, I guess you could say back on, forget what world this is. Technically, it's Mobius. Yeah, it's Mobius, I believe. Or back on, forget what it's called. I'm just gonna call it Mobius for the sake of make it easier for myself. But Tails, he finds Omega, the robot, tries to fix him. Then Chaos shows up, and then out of a portal, here comes Little Sonic, classic Sonic, who's in this game for some reason. Oh, I know why. Because this game and Mania are combined in a way, because the events of Sonic Mania, that Sonic has transformed into this game's dimension, and then Tails is just like, it's good to see a Sonic. It's good to see any Sonic. I'm like, Tails, you are horrible. What is wrong with you? You are just the worst. First, you don't do anything when Sonic's getting attacked, and then you're terrible, Tails. You are terrible. My boy Knuckles, he's the leader of Resistance. About time he got a good role, because after Sonic Boom, I thought that would be the end of Knuckles, but no. They finally gave him a decent role. He doesn't do much, but at least it's something. So yeah, this is like a big old Resistance. You got Knuckles, Amy, Silver, Chaotix, Rouge, and Omega, and it's a pretty decent lineup. It's nice to see all these faces again, but I'm afraid if someone played this game and have never played a Sonic game in their life, they're gonna be mighty confused. They're gonna be like, "Who are these people?" And they're just gonna. So yeah, I suggest playing older Sonic games before playing this. That's what I say. But then you create your own OC, and I did. What I did is just I took the OC that was in all the trailers, and I put the Persona 5 costume on it, and also with like a black gamer hat, and it looks lit. Looks amazing. I wish I could show you, but I don't. It's on my phone. I'm recording right now with my phone, so I can't use my phone, so it's a problem. But yeah, it looks lit. So yeah, your OC is sent by Knuckles and Resistance, and you just go through levels. There are like 30 levels in total, but they go by real quick, which is good for me since I have to review this. But it's kind of bad because it just feels so like, oh, that's it, okay. And then when you like beat a level, if you get an S rank, you can get like more stuff for your OC, more parts. There's like hundreds of parts for your OC, so it just means a lot of replayability, which is good. I mean, I'm probably not going to do that, but it's nice that it's there. And back to the story. So Sonic, your OC rescues Sonic, and then they go back down to, I'm not going to call it Earth, because it don't look like Earth to me, Mobius. Infinite is fighting Silver. Silver just gets, he's just done. He gets knocked out. I'm like, wow. Way to return, Silver. Hopefully it's a better role in a future game. Yeah, that happens. Sonic fights Infinite. A pretty cool looking boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it's too short. And then more stuff happens, more plot happens. You fight Metal Sonic. You don't fight Chaos or Shadow. You do fight Zavok while you're in prison, but that's again too short. And then you play as classic Sonic, and then when I got to his level, I was like, "Oh, you're in this game? I forgot it." Well, like, seriously, why is he in this game? Someone please explain. Why should he be in this game? This should have been just modern Sonic, period. Not modern, classic. Okay, Sonic, a modern Sonic game with all his friends, fine. Your OC being involved in Sonic and his friends' adventures, fine. Classic Sonic, not fine. I don't like that. And his levels are like my least favorite in the whole game. But surprisingly, I was doing live at them. I got like S's, and I'm just like, how? Why? It's weird. You also fight Eggman a couple times. So that's neat. More stuff happens. More plot happens. Just go through the game, just like, alright. I know how this is gonna go. So Knuckles and team, they're fighting a bunch of shadows, and find out the shadow that was with Infinite was a fake, and then the real shadow just pops out of nowhere. It's like chaos control, and then he gives that famous roundhouse kick, the kick that was made famous in Sonic 06 when Shadow kicked Silver in the head. That was glorious. That was fantastic. He does it again, and you're just like, wait, what? And you find out Infinite with his power, he can create dozens of these things. So more stuff happens, more useless classic Sonic stuff happens, some tag team mode stuff happens, which reminds me of Sonic Heroes, what I played from that. And then because in that you do you have to press X and do a double boost, and then the fist bump, the theme, plays. It is so cheesy, yet it is so fantastic at the same time that it's just enjoyable, honestly. So yeah, more stuff happens. You fight Infinite. He just disappears. He's gone. Poof. Away he goes. And hopefully this means he's in another game and he's far more developed in that game. Because in this game, I thought he was going to be epic, especially considering his theme song was one of the best theme songs in Sonic history. He was just weak. I mean, his voice acting was good. He has some good lines, but character-wise, he was weak, and his origin is even worse. It's so weak. It feels rushed. It feels like a rushed game. It's not as bad as Sonic 06. It's not as rushed as that, but it feels just rushed in a couple things. So yeah, Sonic and his friends win. They all celebrate. Classic Sonic goes away, hopefully for good. And then they all were like, we're going to fix the world together. And then your OC leaves and goes off to distance. And that's how the game ends. I'm like, okay. Then after that, I played Episode Shadow, which is like 3 stages. I'm like, wow, Sega. But what I'm hoping with Episode Shadow is that hopefully this leads to more non-Sonic characters being playable again. Hopefully Shadow's the first step in that, because I'd like to see other characters get played. You know, like Tails, Knuckles, even Silver. If they could do him right. And other characters. You know, I wish they could go back to that, because I think Sonic 06 was the last time a lot of these characters were playable, but then that game was so bad they decided to stick with only Sonic and Sonic only. So yeah, hopefully they can change that soon. And hopefully this game's the first step in that direction. So yeah, what do I think of Sonic Forces? Good, bad, eh. I think it is good, but it could have been great. I mean, visually, the game looks really, really good. Visually, I mean, look at the levels, like the visuals on the levels, they're really good. And what I've noticed is that usually in a Sonic game, at least the games I've played, there's like a big old CGI opening cutscene. This game, there wasn't. I was just like, oh, strange. Because they showed that off in the trailers, but I guess that was just promotional footage that wasn't in the game. So I honestly thought that was just weird. You know, something I noticed right off the back. What else is there? Modern Sonic's gameplay is good, but again, it goes a little too fast, especially with the boost. Your OC's gameplay, you have Wispins, which is like Wisp and Weapon. Get it? Get it? Because there's still a thing since Sonic Colors. And you use that. I mainly used the Lightning Wispin because that was the most useful for me. Personally, especially on one of the levels, it is so difficult. Because, like, the game is real easy until, like, the last couple levels. It just decides to get real hard all of a sudden. I'm just like, what? It was just so abrupt. Yeah. I mean, all the characters. I mean, I like Sonic acts like Sonic. Infinite, he looks cool, but overall is disappointing. Seeing all the other characters back is neat. Shadow, his voice actor, he has improved a lot since Sonic Boom. And Sonic Boom, he said this infamous line. It's like, your shoddy craftsmanship brings shame to all hedgehog kind. I'm just like, what does that even mean? Who wrote that, honestly? Yeah, I mean, he has, his voice actor has gotten a lot better. Seeing Silver again was nice. Seeing Team Chaotix again was nice. Seeing Rouge, Omega, Amy, all Sonic's friends are pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I already said like Modern Sonic's gameplay and your OC's gameplay. Classic Sonic, I already said worst thing in the whole game. It's like, I mean, because I played Sonic Generations, that felt a lot smoother. This game, he feels a lot heavier all of a sudden. And it just doesn't. I don't know how to describe it. It's not pleasant to play. It's not fun at all. Hopefully they remove him. I mean, I'm not totally against Classic Sonic. I just think he's kind of been overdone, especially with like Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces coming out a little too close to each other. And I think that might cause some Classic Sonic fatigue, and that might not be good for Sonic in general. But yeah, so final thoughts on this game. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I wish it was a lot better, because the story originally looked so interesting. Then it just got generic Sonic level. Hopefully the next game has, I want a Sonic story that is shocking, that actually has like twists and turns and whatnot, and doesn't go with that goal happy-go-lucky ending, kind of like what Shadow the Hedgehog did with his multiple endings. But don't go that far, Sega. Please don't do that. Yeah, I mean, I'd like because like Sonic Forces, I thought it was going to be like a shocking game, but like a really dark Sonic game, but it ended up being a somewhat darker game. I mean, it was taken a lot more seriously than Unleashed, and Unleashed was supposed to be dark, but even though Eggman literally tore the world into pieces, everyone's just all happy-go-lucky, just like, hooray, and just living their lives. I'm just like, how are none of you in panic mode, honestly? It's just dumb, honestly. I mean, this is the most serious Sonic game since Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06, but that's not saying a whole lot. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Visually, it's good, and gameplay-wise, it's okay. Boss fights are okay. Levels too short. Level design is a bit weak. Seeing all the characters again was nice, but it was just lackluster. Oh yeah, Infinite. I forgot to talk about him. His backstory. So in episode Shadow, you find out that Infinite was originally a mercenary. They showed off his face in like a Sonic Forces comic. He's like part of the Jackal Squad. And like he was facing Shadow, and the Shadow just beat him up with that roundhouse kick. And then he just calls him weak and pathetic, and then Infinite, and then he just gets triggered and loses it. And then he gets a mask, then he calls himself Infinite. I'm just like, wow. That's like something a middle schooler would do. It's just like Infinite probably went on. It's just like, Daddy, Shadow called me weak. I'm gonna turn into Infinite and destroy everything. Like, that's so pathetic, honestly. That's just lackluster. So, yeah, this game, 7 out of 10. The game's only $40, which isn't bad. I think it could have been a bit lower, like 30, but you know, it's better than $60. And besides, Episode Shadow's free DLC. If that thing costs like $5, nobody would have played it. But since it was free, anyone could play it, so that was nice. So, yeah, good game. Could have been much better. hopefully future games are better than this, Sega. Please. Sega and Sonic Team. So yeah, that's that. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. I will see you all next time. I am out of here.